Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been talking about how both of them have come in with really good approaches. I know we've talked about, you know, his numbers, and the fact is that when you have solid approaches over an extended period of time, and you start, you know, putting the bat on the ball over those at bats, the hits start falling, and so if they continue that way, again, we've talked about it, I think he's going to exponentially show those numbers over time, and as long as his approach remains the same, you know, and there's no reason to believe that it would change.
How do you explain Gonzalez as a pitcher when he can have these ones like in Boston, then he's so dominant like he is tonight?
Well, you know, he's had actually probably he had the one obviously that didn't go well, but I think he's had either 4 of the last 5 were really good. And he spit one bad one out, but you know, you see that when he's attacking the strike zone and commanding both sides of the plate. And then he's using his breaking ball effectively, you know, locating his fastball. Just like any pitcher, you locate your fastball, you work off the fastball, and you use your secondary pitches to do what you need to do. I think that he trusts his stuff. Obviously, he's been around. He did a very nice job against a very good hitting ball club. You know, early on, I know before we put him on the DL, you know, just some soreness, and now that that's gone, it seems like we've seen a little bit more consistency over the last, like I said, last 4 or 5 of the 6 outings. So he's showing basically what he's been capable of doing previous to some of the faltering this season.
Rick, that's your first series win, I think, in 5 or 6 weeks. Got to feel pretty good, especially against a good team like Houston. Yeah,
it feels good. I think I'm more happy with the way the guys are playing. We came out on top, great. You know, we talk about, you know, if we go out and get beat, we'll tip our caps. We don't want to beat ourselves. I think the last couple of games we've played pretty good baseball. And when you do that, and these guys have had really good approaches at the plate, done some nice things in the field. They're communicating, they're talking. So it's a process, and, you know, I think they're kind of growing into it. It's great to have these 2 victories here. You're right. I mean, they've been few and far between, but it hasn't been because they haven't tried to, you know, complete it. I think, though, that these last 2 games have been pretty clean for us, and so we were fortunate in the last 2 we've come out on top.
Talked about last night, but another big night for Tim. Seems like he really has a lot of pop when he gets on track.
Yeah, I mean, he's settling back into who we've seen earlier last year when he got here, and what we thought we might start to see, you know, a little earlier. Obviously, I'm glad that it's coming now. As long as everybody understands, I think he's going to be another guy that will continue to develop and get better as he plays. And you know, right now he looks like he's feeling very comfortable at the plate, and he is who he is. He's playing a little bit more like what we anticipated that he would be playing like.
What was the conversation like with Miguel, where you went out to talk to him?
I said, listen, we got a pretty good steak waiting for us. No, actually, listen, I talked to him about just, you know, the next guy was going to be his last hitter, and you know, that was basically it. He wanted the guy, and we let him get it, and he got the last out.